NFL Sunday, we're here for a nice little comparison between two winter ales, Colorado style.
Hey! 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 Who goes there? Much appreciated.
Welcome to Brews with Beck. Welcome back into Brews with Beck. I'm Dan. How the hell are you? Just happened to buy this one when I was last in Colorado, and my buddy Pete gave me this one in part of the many beers he gave me, so thank you, Pete. I saw the opportunity to compare them because they are one and the same beers, pretty similar, but let's get into what are the ingredients of each, what's the alcohol percentage of each, what the flavors of each, and then we'll just go ahead and give them both a grade. Sound good to you? All right, let's do it. All right, on my right, Old Jubilation Ale from Avery out of Boulder, Colorado. This one is 8.3 on the Richter. Tap in. And we have got on my left, Hibernation Ale from Great Divide Brewing out of Denver, Colorado. 8.7 on the Richter. Tap in. All right. So Hibernation Ale is, just in short by them, 50 IBU. Most celebrated winter tradition since 1995. This robust, dry hopped ale has malty richness balanced with complex hop flavor, hearty, warming character. That's what it says. 87,000 people have given this a 3.6 out of 5. I'm going to let you know what I think. Hibernation Ale also has Cascade and Centennial hops in it, made with house yeast, chocolate malt, 2-row brown malt, dark crystal. Versus on my right, Old Jubilation. The description is winter strong ale, gorgeous mahogany hue, hint of hazelnut, finish reminiscent of mocha and toffee. No spices, just a perfect blend of 5 specialty malts. Old Jubilation's hops is Bullion. At least I think you say it's Bullion. So Bullion, or Bullion, Bueller, supposed to have zesty, spicy flavor with predominantly dark red fruit notes. So we have a difference in hops. You're welcome. And the yeast on this one is London ale yeast. So again, there should be some differences on these. Let's get to it. Let me know if you've had either one of these. Happy NFL Sunday, and let's get to it. All right, all I ever ask as I do this lovely comparison, please hammer the hell out of that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. That way we can sit down with cold drinks like this anytime you want. What's that, family? All right, all right, all right. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. All right. Looking pretty similar. All right, these domes of foam are going to turn into ready-made drinks right now. All righty, set's gotten a little more crowded these days. My wife, yep, and I brought her literally off packing to. She knows nothing about each one of these old style English style old ales. I just want her to take a sip of now that they're both ready, and tell the audience here which one she likes better. Do the honors. This is the Avery Old Jubilation Ale.
It's kind of bitter.
Okay. And then this is the Great Divide Old English Style Ale. Both winter ales.
That's bitter, but not as bitter.
So right now, leaning maybe towards Great Divide. That's 8.7, 8.3 on the Richter.
But this gets softer.
Okay. Simple answer after a few sips. Which one do you like better?
I think this one.
Okay. And so this one, and if you had to give generic grades to both of them, what do you give?
Well,
off
not
the cuff.
high. They'd both be like C's for me.
Dang. I did not say it, Avery and Great Divide.
I'm sure Avery and Great Divide have other beers that I might like, but these are not it.
I wanted to bring an outside source on this, not me, to just give you a quick. She likes this better, but she gives them both about what 70, maybe this one a 76 and a 74.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been a hot minute with the wife rating a quick take on the beers, so that's all I needed. High five.
Bye.
All right. You probably didn't expect both wife and Pops, but he is going to do blind. Again, he can see them both, but that doesn't mean he knows anything about which one. This is, Pops Beck, otherwise known as, Terry. So both
this
old.
isn't what's in here?
No, that's exactly what they are. They're both old English style ales, both basically about the same. And I want you to tell me which one you like better. So go ahead. This is the Great Divide. Now we know what Sarah thinks about it. Same style. This one's 8.7, 8.3.
Do you want to know each one independently?
Yeah, just quick thing of what you think of that, and then which one you'd choose.
It's nice, creamy, kind of a slight coffee to chocolate, not dark chocolate. Maybe actually a little sweet.
And we got to make sure you enunciate. I'm sure they could hear you.
Maybe a little bit sweet,
Okay.
chocolatey, coffee, not too intense, just kind of nice. It's really good.
Okay. Got it. This is the Avery.
Well, right off after having one was a little sweeter, this one's a little more tart.
Mm.
It's not bad, but it's less tasty as far as I think the tart takes away from the tasting much. It tastes like a dark beer. I'm not tasting any chocolate. Just a kind of a nice dark beer. It's a little bit tart.
Okay.
Definitely prefer that one.
Yeah, you said more tart, dark tart, maybe more fruit, red, ripe, or dark fruit flavors, and that one was more chocolatey and.
I didn't say fruit, but that might be a good way to say it.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe towards like raisin type of
On this?
taste. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, raisin and tart versus what was that one again?
Sweet, light chocolate, light coffee, creamy. Obviously, I like this one a lot better.
So that'd be your choice. All right. And generic grade on it from A plus down to F plus on each one.
I'd probably give this one an A, and I'd probably give this one a B.
Okay. Yeah. That's Sarah gave them both C's, and she found this way bitter, and that one just less bitter, just a little bit more to her liking. But but this one smoothed out for her. But all right, so that's an A, that's a B for him, and more tart and more raisin versus what'd you again? I keep forgetting.
Light chocolate, coffee, creamy. You can even see it in the
head. Yep.
I mean, this head, just to look at it, looks nice and creamy and
true.
Yeah, I could just keep on knocking that one down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, now I've got to actually knock it down, but this has been your guest host. Yes.
What was your thoughts on it?
I haven't even had it yet.
Oh.
So I figured I'd give the two guests,
Well, I'd like to sit here and just see what you thought.
All right. Well, I already gave out the facts of both. All right, so as he doesn't know, but now he will know, the Great Divide has Cascade and Centennial hops with a house yeast, and Old Jubilation has something called Bullion hops with London ale yeast, and Bullion hops are supposed to be zesty, spicy, predominantly dark red fruit flavors. So that's when you started saying that, I was like, well, that's what Bullion hops apparently have. So apparently, the brewer accomplished what they're trying to do, because that's why they use Bullion hops. All right. So, and look, if you didn't know, audience, I'd already told you, believe on Hibernation that it had 80,000, getting about a 3.65. This has 40,000 ratings on Untapped, about the same exact grade. That's why, tomato clamato. All right. Let's see about these Bullion hops. Here we go. Like and subscribe. Oh. Low back end dry bitterness. Let me smell it. Kind of hard to smell out here in the breeze. Oh, earthy bread, maybe? All right. Earthy bread, a little spicy back end dryness. Or sorry, bitter back end, dry, bitter back end with a nice kind of red ale type of, maybe dark fruit, maybe a little sour dark fruit. Mouthfeel, probably say, they're probably going to be similar, but about 50 out of 100, I guess. Right medium mouthfeel. And if I didn't know this was 8 point, what do we got on this one? 8.3 on the Richter. It's pretty smooth. I could actually see it being the 7.5. It's because it's not too harsh. 8.3 double IPAs can get pretty up there, but all right. And I'll go with a.
It's definitely drinkable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got the nice malty up front with the dark fruits into a dry back end, slightly bitter finish. I'll probably give that one. I'll give it a 92 out of 100. So as we know on Stellar Down to Hell No, that's decent.
And it'd be interesting to see what he says on mouthfeel on the other one, because I hadn't thought about that till he mentioned it.
You can always check it back out here.
Well, I thought about it, just going back on it, and if it's supposed to be about the same, we'll see if you think it is.
All right, so Hibernation Ale, Great Divide from Denver. Again, Boulder, Denver, straight up battle. All right, let me take a sip, then get a smell. That way I can do the same thing. Yeah, definitely more of a oatmeal kind of, oaty, malty, not as much bitter back end, but malty. So they both got that going on. Oh, and let me get to the smell, but yeah, maybe a little like caramel chocolate going in there. My daughter is literally going around here in my size 13 shoes, kicking rocks and spraying rocks with water. So now you know where the genius is going. So yeah, kind of smells. I get the same kind of oatmeal kind of smell to it. Creamy oatmeal smell, kind of. All right. But, so mouthfeel on this one. I'm going to say this one's, whoa. All right, birds. Probably get, actually, there's a touch of back-end bitterness on this one now. It's a little thicker. I'd probably say like 60 out of 100. And if I didn't know that it was because that's the heavier one, 8.7 versus 8.3. what I know was 8.7. Actually, now that I'm drinking them more, it does. I am getting a little bit more of the back end bitterness. Not as much as this one though. Kind of the same percentage. I'd say that could come off as 8. They both could come off as 8, but it could be both as light as 7.5. Thoughts on that?
I was just searching for the background bitterness because I thought,
I mean, real subtle compared to that.
yeah, this is pretty nice and mild, and it's not bitter beer.
No. So remember, they're using a house yeast on this, and Cascade and Centennial. You know what's funny is Cascade and Centennial are used in a lot of old school West Coast IPAs that actually have a lot of floralness and bitterness to them. So that's kind of interesting. So just a refresher on Cascade hops: pleasant, flowery, spicy, citrus-like quality with a slight grapefruit characteristic for that leaning hop. But again, Cascade and Centennial are more of the old school, like bitter West Coast IPA hops.
Did you get any grapefruit on it? I definitely didn't.
If sometimes you have to look for it, but I don't think so.
Definitely, because I don't enjoy the grapefruit.
Maybe a little, yeah, mocha oatmeal. If it is, it's like that maybe subtle bitterness I'm getting at the end, but it's not very. I would never say this has grapefruit going to it. So, all right. So they both feel anywhere between 7.5 and 8. They don't necessarily feel 8.3 and 8.7 to me, as far as the smoothness. Very malty. This one's a little more bitter. So there you go. If you want a more bitterness, then you would go with this one. Even though, according to Untappd, this one has more bitterness in it with the Hibernation ale, but they're supposed to have about the same international bitter units each. So I don't know. It's I do like them both. Again, they've already gone with a 92 on this one. Give this a final grade. Again, this is the huge showdown between Boulder and Denver, and probably want to usually lean more Boulder, but I don't know. I'll tell you this though, like I like challenges on beers a little bit more than sometimes just straight smooth, but this challenges you more with the bitterness.
You can tell which one I like's better. It's getting lower and lower.
That doesn't mean it just means it's two styles of this English old style, but which one do you want? Do you want more oatmeal and smooth, or do you want more kind of slightly bitter, dry, and kind of dark fruit forward? With they both are malty, but that one's probably a little more malt because it blends into the oatmeal kind of chocolate, somewhat chocolatey thing. I don't know. It's a real brain teaser. I didn't think I was going to at first. That one's very good. I'm gonna rate it like. No, I'm gonna call it a draw. I'm gonna. So, for different reasons, they both get decent 92. But it's not that they do not taste the same. I just like different qualities about either one. Agreed, but you rated that an A. You rated this a B.
Well, the more I tasted it, the more similar they seem to taste. But yeah, I think if I was to say from stellar to no, I'd have probably said solid for both of them.
Yeah. So now you're going. Solid is an A.
Well, I kind of upgraded that a little bit.
Okay.
It's one of those things. The more you taste, the more you like it.
Exactly. So, all right, he's changed it. He's going more of a solid, maybe more 95s for 94s, 95s for each. Is that what you're going with?
Yeah, I'd have to agree. They're pretty close, and they both taste good. They're both just a little bit different.
But you still would prefer that, right?
But I certainly wouldn't toss that out.
Nope. So it's hard rounding into when they're not the same type of exact thing, but you like the different qualities about them. So Anyhow, all right. Well, got my grade 92 on both. I think he's going about 95 on both ultimately as the alcohol goes down. And yeah. Go ahead.
One last comment. Seeing as I don't care for IPAs, far better than IPA.
Yes, he's a Killian's guy, so I knew this would go down a lot better for him.
Both of these are considerably more intense than Killian. Killian,
Yeah,
definitely smooth and
remember,
quite a bit less than alcohol.
Yeah, Killian's is a red lager, not a red, not actually an ale, and it's only, I think it's like 5.2. You know what's funny?
5.9 or 5.2, I can't remember. But should.
Killian's 5 Deuce, red, Irish red, but it is a lager, so difference. So just so you know, but the really nice is not in this spectrum, but very nice. You can get these for usually a lot cheaper anyway.
That'd be less expensive.
Yeah, better on the budget. That's why I got a 12-pack here in Henderson for, I don't know, $12.99 a 12-pack. So I'm not going to get that with these. But all right, well, here, take one you like. Cheers, cheers to y'all. Let's get one last sip.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Very enjoyable.
So, well, hopefully you've enjoyed this family-style comparison video of Brews with Beck. Remember to tell your family, like and subscribe. Even my dad, he doesn't even know how to say like and subscribe, so I can do it for him, I guess.
Yeah.
Has that ever flown out of your mouth?
Never.
I didn't think so. I'm not going to force him to do right now. So,
Just
all
have
right.
a good day.
Sila, come here. All right, hold on. Ready? Okay. All right, one more family member. What do you want to tell them? Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, and it will be Christmas.
Yeah, high five. All right.
And no school today.
You're right. So, good talk. See you out there from the Becks. And, drink yourself a cold beverage on this lovely holiday fading into the other holiday. All right.